Yo, what's good, guys? So we took this deck to locals this week 2 times. The first time, I kind of just threw it together after my midterms. But after that, I'm like, wait, this deck is actually pretty fun. And during the first day that I took it to locals, I realized the things that I should change with the deck. And I'm like, okay, let me try this again. So I made some changes, took it to locals a second time, and we ended up going XO. And honestly, this deck is pretty fire. So let me show you guys. So obviously you have your 3 roar, your 3 dark, 3 matrix, which honestly I'm actually considering maybe cutting to 2. We have 3 of the OG. We play 2 hawk. 2 hawk because Colossus is not a thing anymore. This is mainly used as an extender now to bring back like a roar or dark, anything, just so you can go into a link play, maybe into cross sheep. Maybe you need that extra extender to go into Boral Sword. Uh, and actually, the effect to banish and mulligan your hand comes up a lot more frequently now. And for the last Thunder Dragon, we're playing 1 copy of Duel. I know in Pure people play 2 of this. This is not Pure, however. This does come up, but we're also playing other big boss monsters that you'll see just in a second. For our normal summons, we're playing 3 Lupine. Honestly, even before Colossus got banned, I'm a huge fan of this card. I believe this is way better than Battery Man. Also, it has a second effect that does come up quite frequently, and your opponent's never aware of it for some reason either. Its second effect is if this card is destroyed by an opponent's card effect or by battle, you can target one of your banished monsters and add it to your hand, which is honestly pretty good. We're playing 1 copy of Battery Man. I don't know how I feel about this card. I'm mainly just testing it. It has come up and it has been pretty good for me though. Next for our Shaddoll cards, we're playing 2 copies of the brand new card Wendy. This card is just good. If you don't use your normal summon, you can set this card and she will special summon any one of your Shaddolls monsters. If she's sent by card effect, she will special summon a Shaddolls monster. She's just really good. We're playing 1 copy of the new Ariel. This is the card that mainly gave me the idea to put these 2 together. Her flip effect doesn't really come up often, but however, maybe if you banish something like a Shaddoll off your Allure, maybe it can come up, but that's not the relevant effect. The relevant effect is a second effect where if you send her by card effect, she can target up to 3 cards and banish them. So if you're maybe going past turn 2, because this deck does want to OTK, if you're going past turn 2 and you're in a bit of a grind game, if you send this off of Shaddoll Fusion, you can target your Matrix, your Dark, your Roar, your Hawk, whatever you have in graveyard, and you can trigger their effects. And it says up to 3. So it doesn't exactly have to be 3. Then we're playing the ones that everyone's familiar with, 1 Beast, 1 Dragon, 1 Hedgehog, and to round it out, we're also playing 1 Trick Clown just to go into Construct, just to get that extra extender on board. Next for the 1Ls, we're playing 1 of BLS, and we are playing 1 Gizmak. This could be Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Well, the reason I'm playing this is because I gave my friend 2 copies of Mind Control to borrow or to use in his deck. You don't have to play this. This should be another Mind Control, which is why I only have 1 Mind Control in my main deck. We're playing 2 copies of Thunder Dragon Fusion. Again, this is not pure Thunder Dragons. You only need 2. If you learn how to manage your resources, you should not ever need more than 2. We're playing 3 copies of Shaddoll Fusion. Because this is a going second deck, you do want to see this card in your opening hand just so you can get your Shaddolls in the graveyard so you don't see them in your hand later on, and just so you can trigger their effects. Playing 2 copies of Instant Fusion. This card was just absolutely phenomenal. The first and second time I took this to locals. You can get your Thousand Eyes or you can get your Kaminari attack, which helps you go into your Thunder Dragon Titan. Or with the Thousand Eyes restrict, you can use it, take an opponent's monster, and then you can go into Gravity Controller, or you can just further use it as an extender. Gold Sark, because obviously this is one of the best cards in Thunder Dragons. 1 Mind Control, which I kind of already explained to you guys why. 3 Allure of Darkness because this card is insane in Thunder Dragons. You draw 2 cards and you banish either your Dark or your Roar, and then you just go plus from there. 2 Pot of Desires because you need a way to dig through your cards. Draw power is always really good. And last but not least, Evenly Matched. One of my favorite cards to main deck. Probably one of the best cards of the format, if not the best card of the format. Just an overall amazing card, and for some reason that card just is glued to my hand. Like, I open it almost every single match. Next, for our extra deck, we're playing 2 Titan. I don't know if this is going to get some people to roll their eyes, but this is not pure. I need to reiterate that again. 2 Titan is fine. If you learn how to manage your resources, you will not need more than 2. There's multiple ways to manage your resources to make sure this is always in your extra deck. Next, we're playing our instant fusion target, so we're playing 1000 Eyes, and we're playing 1 Kaminari attack. For the Shaddoll fusions, we're playing one of the new girls, or guys, girl. But yeah, on summon, she can target a card on the field and negate its effects. She's just pretty good. Winda, Construct, you guys are familiar with these ones. Playing 1 copy of Dweller. I don't know how I feel about this card. I know in terms of the meta, this card is really good. And I was playing Luna the Dark Spirit, which made this a lot easier to bring out earlier. So either I will cut this, or I might start playing Luna again. Playing 1 Gravity Controller, 1 Cross Sheep, 1 IP Masquerena, 1 Phoenix, 1 Unicorn, 1 Borosword to end games, and Appaloosa in case you want to play around the Nibiru or your opponent makes you go first. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed the deck profile. That's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed that and you want to see more, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.